Kindly note that Juliet needs your advice at the end of this story. In the peaceful city of Uyo lived Mr. Andrew and his wife Juliet, a couple known for their deep love and unbreakable bond. They had been married for just 1 year. Though they had no children yet, they were truly happy and content with each other. They did everything together, cooked, prayed, laughed, and dreamed of building a future full of love. Andrew worked with a construction firm, while Juliet was a school teacher. They lived in a modest but beautiful home in a quiet neighborhood. Their marriage was the kind people looked up to. Their love was strong, pure, and honest. But one night, their peaceful life was shattered forever. It was a quiet Thursday night, and the power had gone out as usual. They had just gone to bed when they heard a loud bang on the gate. Before they could react, 4 armed robbers forced their way into the compound and broke into the house. They wore masks and held guns. Fear gripped the couple. "Lie down. Nobody move," one of the robbers shouted. They ransacked the house, collecting everything valuable: phones, laptops, jewelry, and a large amount of cash Andrew had just withdrawn for a building project. Andrew trembled as they pointed guns at him. "Please," he begged, "you've taken everything. Just leave us in peace." But the nightmare didn't end there. One of the robbers turned and stared at Juliet. "This one final," he said, licking his lips. "We go carry am join." Andrew stood up immediately. "No. Please. Don't touch my wife," he said with a shaking voice. The leader of the robbers barked, "You dey mad? You fit stop us?" Andrew's body was trembling, but his eyes were firm. "Take anything else. I'll give you more money. Just leave her alone." The robbers laughed mockingly. They pushed him aside and tried to grab Juliet, who was already crying and shaking. But Andrew stood in front of her and blocked their way. "We don't have much, but I'll give you all I have. Just please, don't do this," he pleaded again. One of the robbers hit Andrew with the butt of his gun, but Andrew stood up again. He held on to one of them and continued struggling to protect Juliet. Then, a single gunshot rang out. Andrew fell to the ground. Juliet screamed in horror. Blood soaked his shirt. He gasped for breath but couldn't speak. The robbers, startled by the noise, ran out of the house and disappeared into the night. Neighbors who heard the gunshot called for help, but it was too late. Andrew died in Juliet's arms. The news spread quickly. Everyone mourned the brave man who gave his life for love. Juliet was inconsolable. Her heart shattered into pieces. She refused to leave the house for weeks. Every corner reminded her of the man she had loved and lost. A whole year passed. Juliet was still grieving, though she had returned to work. She kept Andrew's photo by her bedside. She still wore her wedding ring. Then something unexpected happened. A man named David, who had been a friend to Andrew's family, began visiting Juliet. He brought groceries sometimes and offered support. Over time, he started showing signs of interest in her. He told her she was still young and deserved to be happy again. He wanted to marry her. Juliet didn't know how to feel. A part of her was still mourning Andrew. But another part of her felt tired of living with pain. Maybe this new relationship was a chance to heal. Maybe it was time to start again. But Andrew's siblings disagreed. "Our brother died for you," one of them said. "He gave his life trying to protect you. Please, wait a few more years before remarrying. Let it be a way to honor his sacrifice." Now Juliet is caught in the middle. On one hand, she wants to respect the memory of the man who died for her. On the other hand, she wants to heal and live again. She wonders if it's too early to move on, or if waiting longer will only keep her stuck in sadness. So we ask you, do you think Juliet should remarry now to help her heal and move forward? Or should she wait a few more years as a sign of respect and honor to Andrew, who gave his life for her? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for more real-life stories that touch the heart.